In this video, we are going to see how to add new Jotform responses to Asana as a task. So, every time a new entry is received through Jotform, which is a form builder application, then you want with the data received to create a task in Asana. Now, how can you do that? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application would be Jotform and your action application would be Asana. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. And as I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Now here we have reached the dashboard. Again on the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this. And a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. Now here my objective is that every time I receive a response through Jotform submission, which is a form builder application, then automatically with the data received, I should be able to create a task in Asana. So now I'm going to click on create here. And here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger this when this happens. Action says do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now, as per this integration, my trigger application will be Jotform. Let's click on this. Now the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make my workflow run, and here it would be new response. So this workflow is going to run every time we receive a new response on Jotform. Now here you can see that we have received a webhook URL. This is going to act as a bridge for connecting Pabbly Connect and Jotform so that Pabbly Connect can have access to the information. Now here I'm going to copy this, and what we have to do is we have to first log into our Jotform account, open the form, then go to settings, integrations, search for the webhook and paste the above URL in add webhook field. So now I'm going to show you what we have to do actually. Let's go to Jotform. I have already logged in, and here you can create a form by clicking on this orange tab. I already have created a form. The name is new task form. I'm going to show this to you. Here you can see this is the form. The name of the form is new tasks, and here we have 4 fields. Task name, task description, start date and due date. Now the format here that I have chosen is year, month and date, so that I don't have to change the format when I have to fill in the information in Asana, because there in Asana you require the date in this format. Now we are going to go to settings, and here you can see on the left hand side integrations. Let's click on this. Now here we are going to look for webhooks. So here it is, and here I'm going to paste the webhook that we have just received. Let's click on complete integration, and yes, our integration is ready. So once this is ready, I'm going to click on preview form. So I'm going to toggle this towards the right. Here you have received the link of the form, so I'm going to just click on this, and now I'm going to fill in this information. So let's say the task name is demo task. Now what is the description? So it's a team meeting regarding appraisal. Okay, so it's a team meeting regarding appraisal. Now the start date here is, let's say, 16th of February, and the due date is again 16th of February. I'm going to click on submit. Here we can see that our form has been submitted. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's see if we have received the API response. And yes, here we have received the same. So as I take you down, here you can see this is the description. Then here we have the task name. Then as I take you down again, this is the form title. And here we have got the start date and the due date. So once we have received this information, my objective is to create a task in Asana. So my action application here would be Asana. Let's click on this. And the action event here would be to create a task. Let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with Asana account. I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with Asana. As I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful. Why? Because I had already logged into my Asana account. So once this is done, this means that Asana is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now here we are supposed to map this information. So first of all, the workspace. So this is my Asana's home page, and here you can see that this here is the workspace. Okay, and within this workspace, I have created a few projects. So the workspace has already been captured by the system. Now the project ID. So I've got these 3 projects. I wish to work on Pabbly marketing team. So I'm going to click on this. Then comes the task name. And as I click on this, it is showing me the previous step. And as I click on this, this here is the task name. Now the process with which I have added the information here is known as mapping. Mapping is important so that every time the workflow runs, it can take the new data into consideration. If I had written demo task manually, then every time the workflow would have run, it would have only taken demo task as the task name, and the new data wouldn't have been inculcated. Now the notes, basically the description. So I'm going to follow the same steps, and here is the task description. Now here we have due at and due on. So here you do not have to fill in both the information. So if you have the format of your date in this format, simply add the information here. Now here we have the information in this format. So I'm going to add the information here. How? As I click on this, so first of all, for the due date, we need the year. Now I'm going to put a dash, then we have the month. Again, let's put a dash, and then we have the date. Okay, then we have the assignee. So here I have got 2 people. So the people who are associated with this project will be shown here. So you have to select one, or you can select 2 as well. So here I want admin@pabblytudes.com, then again the follower admin@pabblytudes.com. Okay, and then we have the tags. So if you wish to give a tag, you can do the same. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as I do that, here we have received the API response according to which a task must be created in Asana. Let's take you to Asana once again. Let's go to Pabbly Marketing Team project, and here you can see demo task has been created. Who's the assignee here? Due date is tomorrow, which basically means that our integration process is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Jotform. Okay, and here let's fill in this form once again. What is the task name? So let's say it is testing task, and the description here is team outing. Then we have the start date. Let's say the start date is 17th of February and the end date is 20th of February. Let's click on submit form. As soon as our form has been submitted, what should happen? Automatically this task should be created. Taking you back to Asana, here you can see testing task. So as I click on details, so here is the assignee, then we have the due date, the project associated, and the tag is here. What is the description? Team outing. This basically means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger application is Jotform, where the event is new response, and our action application is Asana, where the event is create a task. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.